Right, guys, let's look at the current state of Hogwarts Legacy, Hogwarts Legacy 2, and Quidditch that hopefully we're going to be able to squeeze into the next game. We have just had the summer update come out, and I personally went exactly how I thought it was going to go. We got a photo mode, we got the pre-order bundle, so obviously you got the Dark Arts packs, you got a new broom, and you got to reset your talents. I think that's as good as we was going to get from a free summer update. Like I said, I think it was reasonable. I have seen some comments. One was quite mean. It said, what have you been doing for the last 18 months? Is this all we're going to get? Which I think is a little bit unfair because they have been polishing up the Nintendo Switch and other releases. I think Avalanche has been doing a really, really good job. Back towards why we're here, though. Quidditch and Hogwarts Legacy and Hogwarts Legacy 2. We cannot allow Black to get away with his silly comment again in the next game. Just going to ban Quidditch because someone got hurt. Okay, it's a big part of life at Hogwarts. So I think we're going to explore several different options over the next couple of minutes, and hopefully we get some decent conclusions. We'll get some good ideas out there. The first one is Quidditch Champions. Where are we at with Quidditch Champions? So I know it's a different game, it's a separate game. It is in its beta testing. Can we find a way that we can maybe link it up to Hogwarts Legacy 2? So could we have a link which could maybe link our levels and link that to different abilities and attributes? Could it also link our attire and our clothing and our names? So when we log in, it has our set characters. For me, it's probably a no. I'm not a big fan of online gameplay, so it's not something that I'm probably going to play. So look at another option. Could we have preset games set up by Avalanche software? So in Hogwarts Legacy 2, we could potentially have a game that is predetermined, the results predetermined, and a game that you're not going to be involved in. So it's a game that is set up at the Quidditch pitch, and it could be a day out for you to go with some of your friends and just go and watch the results. Maybe we could link it into the time jumps. So when you do go to the autumn term, the first quest could be go and watch the game. And it could be the same with the first week of the winter term and then the spring term as well. I think this would be a nice way that we can get Quidditch into Hogwarts Legacy 2 without Avalanche software having to do too much work. So looking at another option, one of the big complaints I keep hearing from Hogwarts Legacy fans is that the real lack of mini games. So is there a way Avalanche software could link up the Quidditch game to the mini games? So instead of having one big game where you've got a lot of different things going on, could you have 4 houses with 4 positions and have 4 mini games linked to those houses? So for example, the Gryffindor, you could have a Seeker game where instead of having everything going around you, you're purely, yes, you want to play Quidditch, you're just a Seeker. And then you can have the same for Ravenclaw, which would be the chasers, Slytherin obviously be the beaters, and Hufflepuff, I would make the goalkeepers. And that way you could have 4 separate positions set to those houses, which will allow mini games to be played throughout the year, but also it's replayability. So if you want to go and play the Seeker game, you've got to have a Gryffindor character. If you want to go and be a chaser, go and be a Ravenclaw character. So it will allow replayability whilst we get more mini games. I'm talking like that's going to be easy. I guarantee it won't be. So hopefully this might be another idea that Avalanche software could potentially look to use. I wouldn't like this. It wouldn't be my first choice because I would like to have just an overall game. Piggybacking off that last one, there is a small chance that Avalanche software might just create the game. So they might, this time round, instead of having the 4 mini games in each house, they just create the overall game. So that would be a really nice option. Whether they're going to do that with Quidditch Champions lurking around the corner, I think it's a long shot, but I think it's something that all the fans would really appreciate and would really like to have involved in the game. Moving on to the last one, this is my personal favourite, and we're going to look at Quidditch Manager. So where I just said that it would be nice if we could have the game that the Avalanche has put out there, but I don't think it's going to happen. We could potentially be set with a game now where we do have Quidditch at Hogwarts, but instead of us playing, we are put in a lead position in the team. And our job is to go around the school and build our team. And each NPC will have a little ability card, and you can click on them and you can ask about Quidditch, and they can say yeah, and the card might say yeah, great catching ability, really good ball striking, so they could be good beaters, good reactions, good reflexes, maybe make a good goalkeeper. So we're looking at different options, okay, and these could be unpredetermined results. So depending on who you put in and their ability and their skills, depend on how those games go. So you could go and watch the game, and the game could be going really, really well, and you could be watching it and seeing different things happen, and then you might go, actually, they've got quicker players than us. So actually, as good as you are, I might have to go and find some quicker players, which means you have to go around the Hogwarts region, and you have to then go and speak to other NPCs, and you do have to go and find the correct players for your team. We could also link that to maybe leveling up your players. If they play enough games, maybe their levels go up a little bit. If they do enough training, their levels go up a little bit. I was thinking about this, and it was very similar to me to Final Fantasy X and the Blitzball game in Final Fantasy X, where you get to travel around Spira and you'll get to add your players into your team. The only difference is you would play that game, where this one here you wouldn't play. The game itself, the mini game, is that you build the team and you then go and watch your team perform. Then you tweak it throughout the year. And again, it'd be really nice if you could go in and have games in different environments. And if they want to make it complicated, they could make it as complex as they like. They could have one of the characters be fantastic in warm weather, really poor in wet weather. They really don't like the autumn or the fall. So it could be that they can make it as complex or complicated as they like. But I think it's really nice. It will be a really nice addition to have in this game going forward. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I publish new Harry Potter videos and Wizarding World videos each and every week on my channel. If you don't want to miss out, please look at subscribing. If you want more Harry Potter and Wizarding World content, then please look at following me on Twitter under Barritello Writes. I have daily updates that I do personally, and I do it because I love interacting with other fans. Please look at like and subscribe my videos, as it's a big help. Have a good day, guys.